behind you?
Yeah, actually, that's a portrait of my the cat that I had a long time ago. It's a Russian blue, and my mom drew it jumping through a ring of fire. I don't,
Whoa!
so I don't know if it was a
Holy crap!
yeah. I don't know what that was about. But anyway, on that note, welcome guys to the first reason of what is it? The Video Game Content Creators Council is a podcast, video cast we'll be doing. Joining me today will be the illustrious, lovely Miss Littles. Look at her.
Hey!
Bam. So she is coming from us directly from Australia. So currently it is today. Miss Littles, why don't you kick it off and give us a little shout about what you do and who you are?
I do I do only PC gaming, and I've been on YouTube for about 2 years. I started off doing MMOs, RuneScape, and I've kind of just merged to whatever I feel like playing. And the more quirky and weird a game is, the more interested I am. Like, at the moment, I'm going to start a Hasbro Boyfriend series in South Park as well. So
Hasbro Boyfriend?
Better, you know, sperm simulator. Yeah, man, it's like you're in a school of pigeons and you're a human, and it's a dating simulator, but all the people, well, birds that you want to date are pigeons.
Oh shit, I saw that on Steam.
Steam, man, it's really cheap.
Yeah, I know. I actually picked up a date sim, and I actually did a little mini series on date sim, just
Was
to
it
troll.
the one with amnesia? Was it Never Let Me Go or Never Forget Me or something? The one
No,
with
no,
the
no. What
Adventure
the hell was
Adventure.
it? It was, let's see. Oh, it was actually funny. It was like one of those, like, oh, you have to spend what the fuck was it? Oh my god.
One Direction dating simulator?
No. It was something.
You wouldn't speak that low?
No, I have to make sure that there's a lot of cleavage, otherwise it just doesn't work out for my subs. I mean, I have 96% dudes on my channel, so Flower Shop.
Higher than I do.
Flower Shop Summer in Fairbrook was the series I did, and
I really want to play it. I love
and you know what?
simulators.
I courted, if I remember correctly, the librarian. She was the older lady, so it was. You had the athletic but really really fiery lady. Then you had the klutzy like flower shop owner, and then you had the older like librarian who was very mysterious but very thoughtful. So I was like, man, I'm going after the librarian. I like them older. So we just went for it, did it. I think my subs were just like, what the fuck am I watching?
What? Dude, you gotta play Shark Bitch. It's this dating sim where the more times that you say the wrong thing to try to pick her up, she transforms into a shark, and then she chases you down the street.
What in the hell is... Well, that's very interesting, Miss Littles. Shit.
Dude, I did a video on it.
I bet.
Like, this is great.
All right, so you get a video on that. We'll get there. So we should potentially have people joining us throughout the call. It's just a matter of those folks just can't seem to click a button that takes them to the call. So anyway, we might have some random folks joining us, but for right now, I think we're going to get this thing kicked off. Now, remember, the purpose of this video cast is just to showcase different things that video content creators for video gaming actually go through and experience. What I don't think a lot of the folks that watch the videos kind of understand is what we go through and what we're trying to do to be able to provide content. And I think that I'm going to let you kick it off, my lady. Why don't you hit me up with the first kind of topic that you want to go into?
Oh, you know, I really want to talk about the games that I wish I could play back.
All right, you know, we were kind of having a pre-discussion about this because both of us were kind of I'm like, look, I could totally do Nintendo and Sega games, but I wouldn't have a channel very long if I did.
Exactly. Like, I have unconditional love towards Nintendo because it's like I grew up playing Nintendo 64. It was the console that made me a gamer. And I would love nothing more to just go back and play these games I played as my childhood and just relive them. But, you know, I don't want to lose my channel or get in trouble.
Yeah.
So,
And what
Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
And what we're talking about, guys, is when we say losing our channel, Nintendo and Sega have probably the worst policies legally for monetizing gaming content. So if you ever see a YouTube gaming channel that's featuring like Smash Brothers or like Nintendo stuff, generally it's because they have an agreement with Nintendo in legal documents saying it's cool to do it. But everyone else, you don't really get free reign unless you have that. So the vast majority don't. And if you try, you're going to get struck pretty hard.
Did you know? Did you hear about Nintendo was thinking about introducing a partnership program where they make a percentage off your videos if you feature their games?
Yeah, I have heard about that. We have an ImJirez. There he is.
ImJirez.
Well, dude, you got to give it to me. That's what you got going.
All right.
So anyway, to kind of give you some background, we already got started, but we're going to drop you in. So what we're doing is it's the Video Game Content Creators Council podcast. So we're trying to go over ideas and things about what we deal with as content creators and what we have to deal with. So currently, the question is, what games would you love to play, but you can't because otherwise you'd lose your channel?
Well, my channel is mostly based around like Call of Duty and GTA 5, but I want to start branching out into like more of the sporting kind of games. But you know, since I have one big video that got over 100,000 views, and that's most of my subscriber base is a GTA 5 video, so I can't really like branch out to like NHL games, or I'll just get dislikes. So
yeah, and again, your channel name is?
It's ImJirez.
Bam. Okay. Now I can say your name properly instead of thinking you're Spanish. So.
Yeah, no. I'm fully Irish.
Okay, well, there you go. So I think we were cutting on some Nintendo stuff for you, Miss Littles, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would love the shit out of doing a whole series on Shining Force and Shining in the Darkness for Sega. I grew up playing that game. Like, that was my game. I actually taught my brother how to play video games using Shining in the Darkness. But Sega, if you don't remember, about 2-3 years ago, did a whole slew of copyright strikes against other channels that were doing anything related to the Shining Force series because they had a new game coming out and they wanted to make sure that all of the search results would show their new game and not all the old stuff. So that
genius. Instead of Sega bad marketing choices, #1 choice.
Yeah, definitely a dick move for sure.
Genius.
Yeah. So, all right. So you want to be able to branch out, bud, and do other things than GTA 5, but you can't.
Nope. Well, like I would be able to, but I'm not so quite sure about it. That's all.
Benefit for you is GTA 5 is coming to the PC, so you can do a whole shitload of mod highlights and other things.
Yeah. Well,
a lot of people are doing that now.
Yeah. I've heard around the community that smaller GTA 5 YouTubers are sending complaints to other YouTubers to try and get more views on their channels. Like, they're trying to send a complaint to the YouTube network, and it's just a mess, the YouTube community. I mean, the GTA 5 community.
Well, I wish I could say anything different, but yeah, even the Skyrim community, in my case, they're kind of try to be dicks, but I think generally after a while you hit a point where it's like maximum dickheadish, and then your subs come in and just smash people.
Yeah.
As soon as you hit that point, dude, you won't even give a shit anymore. And if anything, that makes them come back and view more.
Exactly. Like, I'm starting to get to the point where some fans are protecting my content, which is nice.
Yeah, let me know when I get to that point. No. Shit. So, Ms. Littles, do you want anything else to add to that, my dear?
I think that's all. Just Nintendo generally.
Yeah.
That's my only issue.
Yeah, fucking people with like 1 million subs can do that shit, no problem. But the rest of us are kind of just sitting there kind of trying. Those guys, I swear to God, those guys get like a plus 50 modifier to views just because it's Nintendo. And it's the same goddamn IP. There's nothing new they've done in the last 20 years, but people love the shit out of those games. Anyway, that's a whole other subject. So I wanted to kind of throw it over to you, bro, as far as do you brought any kind of things to the table as far as issues you'd like to discuss or throw around and get some other input from the rest of us?
Well, I've been starting to upload pretty inactively because there's just a bunch of things to keep piling up on each other, and I was just wondering, how do you guys like kind of keep your mindset on the right point with uploading consistent videos, like either like every day or every other day. It's just it gets hard sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Ms. Littles?
I'm exactly the same. The way, like, some people, no matter what they're going through in real life, they can just put on this character and be happy and do a video every single day. And I'm, like I said before, I'm consistently inconsistent. And the way YouTube works, like the formula of what to watch is if you don't watch a channel for like 2 weeks or something, it drops off. And sometimes I won't upload a video for like a month just because I'm just so busy with my life. And yeah, I would love to know how to do that as well.
Yeah.
To upload all the time.
All right.
I'm just so busy.
Well, I guess that's my cue then. Fuck.
Yeah.
You too. All right. So write yourself some notes.
I don't have a kid and I can't do it, man. How do you do it?
I do it every day, almost.
How?
So I think what you guys are forgetting is the fact that when you throw videos out, you can do more than one in a given day. So if I'm recording a Let's Play, for instance, right, I have a little timer on my keyboard, right, one of these guys, and I do a timer for 15 minutes. So I say to myself, okay, great, we'll do 15 minutes, we'll stop, we'll exit the video and go again and have another file and another one and another one and another one. So I'll have probably, after an hour, hour and a half, I have 6 videos worth of material I can use, right? So you wouldn't want to throw.
15 minutes is interesting.
Yeah, so you wouldn't want to like throw it all out in like a week because you're gonna bore people. But if you do more than one game at a time, you can have 3 or 4 different other games, so you can mix them up, and people don't even know. So you take the hour or 2, 3 hours that you've been playing, and now you have a shitload of different ones. Or in the case of like an RPG game, it's I want to show this one technique, but it's really 3 techniques, which means now I have 3 videos. So here's how you start it. Here's the middle part. Here's the last part, and then you can serve a 4th one, which wraps it up. So that's how I do it. So that way I have a whole drive of just archived video from like a series. So if I'm really lazy, I just go to my archive drive, grab one, render the video, and encode it and send it up. But I have heard that if you do it every single day, you can potentially burn out your subs. So I've been trying to experiment with every other day and breaking it up.
Game Theorist's YouTube channel, he talks about that.
Yeah,
the formula if you don't upload enough and also uploading too much.
Yeah, but give me a fucking break. The guy's got 3 million subs. He could upload once every 3 or 4 days and make more money than we'll make in like 6 months.
Yeah, he's amazing. I love his Majora's Mask theory of how Link is dead.
Okay, again, as we said, the Nintendo plus 50 modifier to views. So I mean, that's how I do it, is just make sure I have a lot of material on hand. So if I'm lazy, I don't have an excuse. Otherwise, I just take my phone out and go, hey guys, so channel update. How you
just stall time pretty much.
Yeah. So that's how I do it. I mean, is that helpful for you, bud?
Oh yeah, like I just wanted to get my perspective from other people who are uploading, and that helps.
Yeah, no, I had 385 videos I uploaded last year or something. So.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
One.
Hey, come on, Lydia. All right. I also have a woodworking business. I have this. I have
a
child, the wife, and a full-time job. So you could do it. Just don't sleep. You'll be fine.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Should I just like squeeze out a baby and I have to pay for this fetus somehow? I better do YouTube videos.
Hey, you know what's funny is
how do you do that?
Every time people give me shit about gaming, I say, I'm sorry, does your hobby pay for your son? Completely.
That's what you told me. I remember when we first chatted, you were like, you got into this YouTube because it pretty much just paid for your son.
Well, the original reason was I didn't want to hear any bitching from anybody in my family. So if I'm making money by playing games, guess what?
Nobody's gonna come at you.
And the nice part is because I can write off all my tax stuff. Like you can write off meals, game purchases, hardware purchases, everything against your income, and then you pay no taxes. So another thing if you're considering, but we'll get there.
It's interesting.
Let's see. So I want to talk about 60 frames per second. Okay.
Oh goodness.
And if we're how we're encoding it, how we're dealing with it, and if you've done it, have you seen an impact as far as your viewership and the quality of your videos? And we will start on the left side with Mr. ImJirez.
No, hold on. Well, since I got my Elgato, I think it updated automatically to 60 frames, but the program I use, Adobe Premiere, I think it just totally degenerates the quality when I render it. It's really messed.
You mean that?
You don't like it?
I don't record consoles very much. I only did it so that way I could prove a point to my subs that all my hacks and shit on Skyrim work on a console.
Oh, I see. But yeah, like I was saying, it's just when I render it through my program, the quality just goes to like 60 frames to 30 frames, and then it comes out looking like 460p. It's just a problem that I have to try and fix, but I'm sure I can record in 60 frames, and it is nice. I don't see too much of a difference, but it looks a little bit more sharper.
Would you like me to share my Premiere settings for 60 frames per second so that way you could just copy those? And I could screen share and walk you through it, dude. It's 2 seconds.
All right, let's do it. Do you have a Adobe Premiere Elements 10?
Nope, I got Premiere Pro CS5, same thing. Won't really matter.
Yeah, close enough.
Sorry, Miss Little. See, we're going to address this problem immediately because I don't like seeing our friend over here trying to do 60 frames a second and failing because of setup issues. So, all right. So let's just take.
I've never rendered 60.
Really? Well, let me do a screen share then.
I use Fraps to record, which is pretty much lossless. Yeah.
Well, I can't say like I have it. So can you see this? Can you see my screen?
No, it's all black. Okay, now I can.
Okay,
yeah.
So like initially your sequence setup will be the one where we'll do a new sequence. So we'll do a new sequence. Great. So this is probably where you're getting screwed up, dude, is when you're setting up your initial sequence. I think your sequence is screwed. So for all you guys out there who want to do video editing at 60 frames per second, shut your mouths, watch this for 2 seconds. So these are already custom presets, but I think a lot of you guys probably use something like this, the HD5, and then you had something like that, right? Where it was like 60 frames or 1080p or whatever. You need to go into here and find it. Where the fuck, which one was it again? It was one of these. Then you have to dick with it to find the 60. Where the fuck was the 60? 60i, DV, 1080p Pro. Because you want one with a square pixel, which is the kicker. So this is not going to work because it's 16:9 and horrific. What the fuck was it? See, I have to remember because I did it one time and then I forgot, which is pretty. So
it's something
normal.
that can be set, and then you don't have to do it every time you log onto the program.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, you'll go through and you'll say, okay, great, 60 frames, mono, stereo, great. This is what you'll do. You're looking for AVCHD 720. I only do 720p for 60 because I think it's a waste to do 1080p. You can if you want. You just change this to 1080p and change this, but your file size is huge and it takes a lot more room. And honestly, I don't see the picture quality difference. Unless you're on a big monitor or a TV, you'll see it. But generally, I've never heard anybody complain yet. Make sure you're set up for 5994 or 60, whatever you want, but 5994 works. Square pixel and 16:9, so that way everything sets it properly. And you want to make sure that your tracks are set up as stereo. Otherwise, you'll have to then redo your audio. Okay, so there you go. And as soon as you set up your sequence, dude, you'll throw your sequence out there. You'll put in whatever you're going to put in. And when you're rendering, frick, let's just grab something randomly. All right, so just doesn't matter. Okay, like there. When you do it, you're just going to go ahead, do your export media, whatever. And then here at your rendering, your output and your source needs to match. So if you don't see that your output, which is at 5994, the same thing matches, go in here and dick with it until it does. And then when you export, you can save it as you can do this, which saves it as a preset. So the next time you log through, bam, you're done. Don't even worry about this max render quality thing. Just call it good, and you're pretty much done, dude. So
okay.
that is the quick, easy way of doing 60 frames a second. And I'll throw this up on video so you can watch it again anyway. So I'm sorry, Miss Littles, on to you, my dear. I think I totally steamrolled you.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I've never uploaded, rendered, or anything in 60 FPS. But my new vlogging camera, it records in 1080p 60 FPS.
Sexy.
And
That's
it's
good.
amazing, but it drains the battery so freaking quickly that I don't see the point. And the audio seems to be out of sync with the FPS. It's just, I don't need 60/30 is fine for vlogging at least.
Yeah.
But,
Well,
I'd be interested to record videos in 60 and render if I figure out how.
if it was me, I'd use one of these, which is a external audio recorder. So that way you'll stick this on the table. You'll do.
But I walk around. What do I do? Just put it in my bra or something? It's vlogging, man. I'm like all around town.
Yeah, this would look pretty lumpy. Be like, hey, what's up? How you doing?
Tit Mike.
Don't mind me. You know, you got the selfie stick.
Or something. That looks so stupid.
Yeah, I know, but that's fine. That's what you need the cameraman for. Or it could be even worse.
It's not vlogging. It's so serious.
You could have one of these old contour cameras that look like a little. Hey guys, so.
I just got a GoPro.
Oh, you got a GoPro, eh?
Yeah, I got it this Christmas, and the audio, it records at 60 frames too. It's actually not that bad for like maybe an unboxing camera, because the wide lens really helps get every single part of like what you want to record. It's really nice. But
very cool. On that idea, let's talk about non-gaming videos in our gaming video channels. How many do you do, and do you do them?
Oh, yeah.
All right, Miss Littles, you go.
I love to vlog, so like I try and make it predominantly gaming, whether it's like a vlog of PAX or EVXpo and stuff, or like events that I go to. But now then I will just vlog for the hell of it. Like next week is Australia Day, which is like this, I don't know, we just get drunk and have fun and go on adventures. And so I'm going to be like vlogging that, and it'll be completely like nothing to do with gaming. But my viewers seem to really enjoy them. Like, I think one of my strong points is actually vlogging, and people always ask for more. So, yeah. I think, but with Curse, we can only upload a certain amount, like 10% of non-gaming related stuff. So I do keep it low. I do also like geek DIY kind of stuff, where it's like gaming themed, like things that you can make. Or did you see my nail one?
I saw the nail and I saw the jewelry one. You did the one with the little.
I did a Tetris one. I don't know if this is gonna show because it's on my phone. You're gonna be able to see it. But I did a Tetris themed nails. You're not gonna be able to see shit, so I'm sorry, but hold on.
Well, as long as we get to see some Tetris nails. All right, so
Tetris nail.
All right.
Can you see that?
Yeah, push it back. Pull it back just slightly. Pull it back. Pull it back. Pull it back. Bam. That's close enough. I think people can see that. Tetris nails.
So I'm going to do the audio of how to do Tetris nails.
Oh,
it's kind of gaming related, but on my nails. To go with my Tetris leggings.
Tetris.
Yeah.
You got to do a video just on like gaming inspired clothing, because I think that'd be kind of fun.
I'm doing that. I did a Legend of Zelda unboxing, but I have so many gaming related t-shirts, like because of the events and stuff that I go to, and yeah, it's insane. Like, you know how it's like when a girl stays over at your house and she wears your t-shirt and it's really cute, you know? It's like there's nothing sexier than when a girl wears yours. Like, my partner stayed over the other week and he was like wearing my gaming t-shirts while he stayed over because he could, because they fit him. It's hilarious.
I don't think I could fit one arm in your t-shirt.
No, they're size larges. That's why I don't wear them, because they're size larges. Because when you go to events, they just assume that everyone's male and a size large. Never any mediums or smalls.
Yeah, I totally wouldn't know anything about that.
Destiny one gave smalls, but usually it's large. So I just give them to my friends.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sharing the love.
Yeah.
All right, dude. So about you? Do you do any of those?
Well, I try to, but like I don't know the limit. Like she said, Curse is
10%.
a 10%, strict, not gaming videos. But I would like to use my GoPro in like more videos like vlogging, like she said. I do Q&As, and I'm also a competitor for a Red Bull Crash Dice event. I don't know if you've heard of that before.
What's that?
It's like a ice cross downhill racing. Like they dress up as hockey players, and it's part of the Red Bull Signature Series circuit, sorry. And I would like to attach the GoPro to my helmet and record everything, but I'm just afraid, if Curse comes up my channel and saying, "Oh, you're not uploading like gaming videos enough," and I just don't want to have that, because I know Curse is a great network and I want to stick with them.
They generally won't do that unless you're doing a ton. Look at Athene. Name the last time he did a game video. Shoot.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear it. Name the last time he actually put game footage in a video.
That's true.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, he doesn't do shit as far as gaming.
10%, like, you can talk about games but not show gaming.
You can do anything related to it, as long as it's something related to gaming. I think it's even 20%. Okay. So if, like, you did 4 game videos and a vlog, right? You'd be set. If you did 3 game videos and a couple blogs, you're probably okay too. I don't think Fabs or any of those guys are really going to get on you.
But, like, what if you do a video where you talk about games, you show no gaming footage? Would that fall under the 10% or 90%?
It's about gaming.
What is it?
I think it's about gaming.
So it's in the 90% of... Okay. So Tetris nails, 90%.
Perfect. Game-related content.
Yes.
The people who come in to look at Tetris nails are gamers looking for gaming content. Just so happens to be nails. I mean, the one thing I do is I do a whole bunch of stuff like Loot Crate and 1-Ups. So, like, I actually got a email from the 1-Up people, which is a new competitor of Loot Crate, to do an unboxing video for them every month. So I'm gonna do that on top of the Loot Crate crap. Because the Loot Crate crap, I mean, I get like this weird shit that I'm never gonna use, like a paper. It's a really fucking dumb wallet.
Business card holder?
No, it's a Tyvek wallet. So it's made of like plasticky kind of papery stuff. But
is that one of those duct tape wallets?
No, it's like a plasticky paper. But this really says I don't want to have sex ever in my life. Ever. Like, make sure I can only play with myself. Whereas if you get like an Italian Toomey watch or a Toomey wallet, now you can get married and not have sex anyway. So that's fine. But I mean, there are some things like this. How about these Tetris stickers? You know?
Send them my way. Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I do videos.
Know, what would we do with that?
Or like Han Solo, like whiskeys, like ice cubes or anything like that. I mean,
Awesome.
so I mean, for me, I do enough of those where I even put my woodworking videos on there, so I show people how to build shit with wood and whatever. But I think it's healthy. I think it kind of gives your channel a little bit of wings, because I think in your problem, dude, is you're so specialized to GTA 5. I had the same problem with Skyrim for a long time, like a fucking long time. Because all right, so my story is 2 or 3 years ago, I hit a 60K video. I went from like 200 views to 60K in like a couple weeks because of a Skyrim video.
Is this Daedra Heart?
Yeah.
Because I first saw your videos from the Daedra Heart guide. This is before I met you, and I used that guide.
Which guide?
Just saying. How quick Daedra Hearts to find around.
Oh yeah, dude, that one's jamming. That's like a 500,000 view video there. Yeah, like that shit, right? That was 3 minutes of video making that I just was like, fuck it, I'll just throw it together in a video. I don't even know. There it is. It just cracked ass. But my market turned into just Skyrim, right, for the longest time. And it took me a long time to kind of just keep force feeding new content of like, here's some Mountain Blade, here's some Borderlands, here's some Call of Duty, here's a woodworking video, here's some whatever. And like, I think that my overall viewership kind of suffers a bit from that, because I don't specialize specifically in just one. So people either aren't interested or are interested. But I think at the same time, it's healthy for me. Otherwise, I'll be fucking bored. If all I did was Skyrim, I would probably shove one of my guns through my mouth and just pull the trigger because it's just like
You own guns?
I have 5 guns. I probably got 6. I don't even know what I have. Yeah, I'm an American, honey.
It's horrible.
Why is it horrible? Because you guys can only use matchstick rifles out there and a kangaroo comes and eats your nutsack?
Maybe.
I do gun videos too, and the funny thing is those get good responses, so...
Okay.
Definitely,
Anyways.
all your viewers are American.
Yeah, well, some of them, at least part of them are. But I mean, that's also because it's a reflection of me and what I like to do. So, all right, let's see how we're doing on time. Looks like 30 minutes or so. Fuck it, let's just keep going. This is fun. Let's see. PC versus console. This one might be relevant because we got GTA 5, which is just on console as far as now. I mean, it's going to be going to PC eventually, but you're dealing in console folks, PS3 and Xbox and whatnot. And then you have people like me and Littles, which are mostly PC people, even though I've done console just to prove points. But what do you feel about the debate between PC console people, and how does that, do you even give a shit, really, about that?
I find whatever you find more fun. Like, I like watching Gmod videos and those hide and seek videos. Like, those videos are fun to watch. Like, C Nanners does them, and I don't really care as long as it's like entertaining and the person who's making it enjoys making it. Like, then you can make it. It's like, I don't think there's that much of a bridge of, you know, consoles hating PC and PC hating consoles. I think whatever you kind of like mold your YouTube into, that's what you're gonna play more.
Coming from the guy who has to play console because of GTA 5 for a while.
Well, I like consoles, so it's like I try PC, but I'm not the best with computers.
There you go.
As you can tell.
Hey, at least you made it. The other 4 guys who were supposed to show up didn't know how to click a link, so you win. Yeah. You get like an achievement unlock.
They were probably
click link.
Skype.
No, those assholes got 3 emails. Plus, they knew how to. You have to just click the link. You click. More than likely, it's because they didn't set up their G+.
Probably not.
Because they need to set that fucking thing up, otherwise you can't get verified, and it's stupid not
like
to.
a few minutes.
Lydia, please, okay? You're trying to give these people some wings for how stupid they really are. I mean, all right, they'll probably be here next week. We'll figure it out.
If I can do it, they can do it.
And on that point, milady, what do you feel about PCs and consoles?
I don't care. I play PC because I grew up playing Nintendo, obviously, and then I just moved to PC because I just prefer it, and I don't really care if people want to play console, they can play console. I don't care. I find the whole argument thing just ridiculous.
Okay, well, on that note, good.
I have nothing else to say.
So there you go. There's that.
Okay.
I think the only reason I have to bring it up is because on Skyrim, it is a PC and console game, and I get people that will bitch and moan about the things I do on Skyrim. Oh, you can't do that in a console. You can't do it on a. You just go and hit the developer code thing and just cheat. And that's why I redid all my videos with a console and showed them, yeah, well, how about just learn to fucking listen to a video and you'll win. So I think the really real big reason is because these folks are trying to justify the fact that they either purchased a really good PC or they purchased a console and can't afford a PC. So, or they just enjoy chilling the fuck out. I mean, there's lots of times I'll be sitting on the couch and I just click on the Xbox because I don't have to think. You just click the button and you can do something. I can't do a lot of really crazy stuff, but I mean, what are you going to do? I play, what is that one? I play an Xbox game called something about farting. What is it?
Farting?
Yeah, it's who didn't fart or something? Anyway, the point is to push all the buttons and hold them. Otherwise, you rip out farts and then you ruin yourself. It's like a guy getting married. Yeah, it's like this guy getting married.
Sounds cool.
And he's just like, burp, burp. Hey, who smells?
Dude, that's like my kind of game.
Oh, so it's like a marketplace.
It's a marketplace game, yeah. Don't try to fart or something like that is the game. It's really bad graphics, but it's hilarious. It's a good game if
There's,
you're. But you're gonna be doing like Siamese finger movements to get the controller to set up. Anyway, so I think they all have their yeah, they all have their purpose. But I mean, for me, I do more PC stuff because it's easy for me, and I already have a beast rig, so it's not too big a problem. And consoles I find generally hard.
Like console, I really enjoy. Like I'm over at a friend's house, console games. Like every Tuesday night, we have me and my friends. We go over to his house and we play Cards Against Humanity and console games, and like just. Oh, it's amazing. There's this one, something jousting on PS4 where you all hold... Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
No?
But continue. This is amusing.
Okay, so this is amazing. There's like this stick that you all hold and it has a light on it. And then when the music plays really fast, you have to move around and try and knock the other stick out of the other person's hand.
Yeah.
And then when it slows down, you gotta go really slow around the room. And then when it freezes, you have to be completely still.
Okay.
Something jousting.
Just like jousting. It totally sounds like jousting.
Dude, it's so freaking fun. I played it at PAX. I'll link you to it. It was amazing. Played with a bunch of
definitely link me to this thing. It sounds amusing as fuck to watch. So all I can say is this. Make sure to take a camera with you and video yourself playing the game as well as capture the game because it sounds like a funny match.
I'll link you the one I played at PAX.
Okay. You should do a Cards Against Humanity series. That'd be hilarious.
New Year's Eve, I spent it at Google HQ in Sydney. We all just played Cards Against Humanity, and I still freaking won against bloody Googlers. I'm amazing at that game.
You don't mess with a YouTuber. So I think at that point, we're already 37 minutes in. I think most people have either enjoyed it to this point or checked out. And one thing I like to do in my videos is to check engagement with my folks if they get far in my long videos, is to have them come up with a random like phrase to put in the comments. So give me something crazy to put in the comments that people should put in there.
I want to punch a seagull in the face.
I want to punch a seagull in the face goes in the comments. And if you made it to the magical number of 38 minutes in, I'm going to punch a seagull in the face. All right. On that note.
This makes me want to punch a seagull in the face.
Jesus, woman. You are such a weirdo. All right. We'll keep you around because, that's cool. All right. So let's go do a roundtable about what your channel is, plug it, and then we'll wrap this thing up. So we're going to start on you, mister.
So my channel is mostly Call of Duty, GTA 5 channel. I like doing funny moments and custom games, and I like interacting with my fans, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Cool. Miss Littles?
My channel is pretty much anything goes. Most of the time gaming related. Sometimes I paint things on my fingers. Sometimes I get drunk and play video games. Sometimes I play really weird video games. Like today I'm going to play How to Fool Boyfriends. I play Sperm Simulator. I play The Room. I play anything that's weird and funny. But I also do a Sims series, Tomb Raider, just whatever I feel like. Whatever's fun. So
and there you go.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Cool. And I mean, for me, I do RPG, Skyrim, Mountain Blade, and then basically how to break games or how to do them in a way that takes advantage of things that developers forget about. So, again, all of the links to our channels are in the description below. Again, I want to thank you, too, for coming on out and for participating in the first annual, wow, it wouldn't be annual because it'd be year, the first ever video game
monthly
creators console thingy.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys. Again, we'll see you later, and please,
Bye-bye.
like, comment, subscribe, bitches.